Good, oh boy, eek. Good morning, friends. What is happening here? Good gosh. You can tell I'm in for a big day of gardening because of the hair. Welcome to another casual Sunday garden stroll where we just chatter up about what's happening in the garden. I show you the latest and the greatest, or the worst, whatever's happening. And I basically don't edit these videos. My name is Erin. I'm the Impatient Gardener. I live and garden in southeastern Wisconsin, zone 6A. Now you know where I am, where we're at. It is under 50 right now. It's a beautiful sunny day. It is not going to get warmer than about 53, I think was the high for today. And among our jobs for today is splitting wood. So that's not exactly fun gardening. Let's take you for a quick stroll so you can see what's been happening. Things are happening. Last week's video was quite exciting, I thought, because there was all sorts of new things to show you, and now those things are getting even better, and there's some more new things to show you. And we are going to start with the ever-growing plant pile update. So let me turn this camera around and we'll go check it out. Boy, the birds are out again today. Okay, well here's the start of the plant pile, but let me show you the rest of it and we'll get back to that. So these are on the patio. So I got a load of plants from Isley this week, and it's so amazing that they are, it's truly amazing. I feel incredibly fortunate. So Isley sent me these plants. I work through a local nursery that they work with in order to get these plants. So that would be Miners Garden Center in Milwaukee. They sell a ton of Isley varieties. So basically what happens is these get sent along on their load, and then they let me come pick them up, and they load them in the car, and they're very nice. So I'll probably do a video on what all these are, and we'll certainly, obviously, we'll show you when we plant them. But this is the weeping katsura that I talked about in the video about the new garden that's going over there. So it will be a while before I can walk underneath that, but I'm very excited about that. This beauty is a wabi-sabi Korean maple, Japanese maple. Is it one of their mixes? I mean, these are the things that I should be prepared to get you all the answers to, and the tags on the other side. But that's a beauty. That's a beauty. This is an umbrella pine. I have wanted an umbrella pine since I first saw one at the Maine Coastal Botanic Garden. I mean, I've seen them before, but that Maine Coastal Botanic Garden is the same zone as me. Now, different climate because it's very, it's coastal, obviously. But I saw one there and I'm like, you know what, if they can grow it, I can give it a try. I think hardiness is not going to be an issue. I think the problem is going to be whether I can get the soil acidic enough for it to be happy. This is a Swiss stone pine, Westersteed. We're just doing these quick because I don't want to, like I said, we'll get into it. You know I love a dogwood. This is Scarlet Fire dogwood. This is green sleeves. I actually have one of these already. So now I'm going to have two. Back there is a mugo. That's pesto mugo pine. This beauty is trowel, I think. This is a Chamaecyparis pisciferia. Yeah, this is, it's a Hinoki cypress, is what you might know that as. No, it's Chamaecyparis obtusa, excuse me, Verdoni. This is Verdoni. These three are all the same. This is Confucius. You guys, Mr. Much More Patient is not happy about where these are going, and I imagine many of you are not going to be happy about where these are going either, so that'll be fun to show you. This is a zone 6 plant. This is all gold juniper. I'm hoping we're going to make this work. It's going to be in a sheltered spot. I want this very badly. Did you know that Isley sells peonies? This is an Edo peony. This is Scrumdiddlyumptious, and it has 4 fat buds on it, and I can't wait to see it bloom because it is so gorgeous. And then Isley also sent some ferns. I did not know that they sold ferns. Look at these freaking gorgeous ferns. This is a prolific copper Newfoundland shield fern. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? And then this is eared lady fern. But these ferns, they're just gorgeous. So I can't wait to, I know exactly where those are going. And then I'll just show you this big guy over here. This is the Picea omerica. Pendula bruns, Serbian spruce. That is for this new garden area over here. We talked about that in that design. So that is hopefully going to get in the ground today. We'll see. So that's the plant load. We'll talk more about those plants, like I said, as we are using them. Boy, things shut up this week. I think all that rain, it didn't even get that warm, but all that rain really made a difference. I mean, just look at how different the chive hedge looks. I mean, you can actually see it here. That's quite different. These are tiny tough stuffs that I planted last year here because I've been experimenting with what's going to work here. And I am thrilled with how good these are all looking. They're all budded up. These are the Bobos. I think the Bobos are going away. I like Bobo a lot. I just think they're going away. That said, well, they might be available. My sister-in-law might want them. If she doesn't want them, and you live near me and you do want them, I don't know, drop me a message and maybe we can help you out. Rhubarb is finally up and doing its thing. I got to get in there with some fertilizer, but that's looking pretty good. We are days away from a bloom on this crown imperial fritillary right here. It's got all its little flowers hanging there. Tough stuff hydrangea looking good. All sorts of things popping up. I mean, this is a little, and I don't know which one, thalictrum here. Look at the little thalictrum coming up, actually flowering already. Look at that guy, crazy. And all sorts of, it's quite funny because these weird things just start like emerging from the soil and you're like, what is it? Now, of course, some of this is uvularia, which is something Bell's, little native. That's Polygotinum, I think. Solomon seal back there, I think. Somewhere in here, oh, here we go. Right here. See these little hairy beasts coming up? This is shredded umbrella plant. This is how they come up. They look like, I don't know, they just look like weird little hairy fingers coming up. If you guys ever see shredded umbrella plant and you've got any kind of like, woodland shady type spot, buy it. It's such a good plant. It's hard to find. I think it must be hard to propagate. Usually Northwind Perennial Farm has some. In fact, I got to reach out to them to see if they have some because I'd like to add a bunch more over there in that shady area because I love that plant. Last week I showed you how the Canadian ginger was coming up. Now it's up even more. More primulas, nice shadow. More primulas are popping up, although I have a video of the deer coming right through here, stopping here, and just hanging out, eating those primulas. So, great. Thank you, deer. Let's go this way and see what we got. All the little clematis are popping up all over. This is Arabella. Planted this over here, but this is what all the group 3s pretty much look like right now. This is Arabella, and so this will sort of scramble through this area and through the moonstone. Blue globe spruce there. I guess I still haven't cut down some of this Hacklenclaw, and it's long past time to do that, so we do need to get in there. A few Cilia here, which I did not plant. They're pretty invasive here. Those were riders on other things or came around, so. Oh, look. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, toad lilies blooming here. You guys, toad lilies these are all natives here. Toad lilies take forever to bloom here. They take like 7 years to bloom. And so we have toad lilies everywhere, but I rarely get to see them bloom. Trout lily. Did I say toad lily? It's trout lily and it's erythronium. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I got too excited. Couldn't even think. Look, we're going to have flowers. Oh my God. Oh, I love spring. I love spring because just all these, you just never know what you're going to find. There's little surprises everywhere, and every little surprise is just a total delight. Oh, the daffodils out here are pretty much at peak flowering. I need to add more back in this area. I think we gotta, next in fall, maybe we gotta prioritize the bulb show a little bit. Oh, and the marsh marigolds are all in flower all along here. Could it be any more beautiful? So gorgeous. Boy, the weeds are bad this year, you guys. I am finding anywhere where I disturbed the soil last year really bad, which tells you, that those weed seeds are living there, and every time you disturb the soil, you're just pulling them up. Lots of nice alliums through here. I fear we might have to call time of death pretty soon here on this red dragon, Japanese pine, right? Yeah, black dragon, something dragon. I don't know that the name matters anymore, to be honest. I saw a little bit of green on there, and so I thought, oh, maybe she'll come back. It's not looking good. That makes me sad. Yeah, a lot of things that needs to be cut back here, but whatever. They can get cut back when they're cut back. Zero progress on that project right there. Maybe today. Oh, here. Let's pop into the vegetable garden because things have been happening there. I currently have the sculptures from over there in here. We moved them for various tree projects, and I'm just waiting. We're redoing some things, so I'm just waiting. Onions were planted in here, and then onions and shallots promptly got a night of like 28 degrees, which was suboptimal. These should be okay. I do need to get in there and water those. This is the garlic popping up. There's a big area where it's not coming up at all, and I'm a little like concerned about it. Like there's this whole thing should be garlic. Well, there's a little bit of there, but I don't know. I'm a little worried. I don't know what happened there. I'm hoping it's still coming. But I did get the sweet peas planted out finally. Look at those glorious sweet peas. They should have been out of their pots earlier than they were, but we got caught in this trap where I didn't get them out soon enough, and then we were starting to get 3 nights below freezing. So I didn't want that to be their first night out, even though they had been hardened off. Anyway, so they're in now, but I hope they keep going because they are beautiful looking plants. I'm really, really happy with those. I also planted some Daucus, carrot family Daucus in here. I have it all over the place, but I planted some in here because I know that rabbits love it, and I'm afraid the rabbits are going to eat everything I plant in the ground. By the way, the rabbits might eat these too because they do regularly come in here. But hopefully I get some, and then the ones in here I would, the point of those is hopefully for cut flowers. So that's the vegetable garden. These are some bare root alliums that were growing out. They will be moved from there. Oh, okay, Darwin. My little shadow here. I don't know how he's going to do this summer in the heat, but so far, if I'm in the garden, he is like parked right next to me, just following me around, which is fabulous. Love it. Love it. I've always wanted a dog who would just hang out with me, but I don't know if he's going to do that when it gets super hot. I think the best place to view the butterbur / petasites that we have been talking about every week is from over here because it's crazy. Let me zoom in here so you can see. Look at how huge it's gotten already. I mean, man, and I see it all the way up here. So I got to come into, whoop, that's a big finger right there. I got to get in there and move that because it's getting too far. It's going too far. I'll show you this again because it just is so pretty. Purple flame iris coming up. I need to clean this area up, but hang on, go back to regular zoom here. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, so pretty. Oh, another plant. Oh, so exciting. Look at this. This is this Japanese woodland poppy, Hylomecan japonica. I mean, absolutely freaking glowing. Could you imagine anything more beautiful? Oh, I love it so much. Love this plant. Very hard to find. Does well by division. So I have a clump over there and a clump over there. And then originally my biggest clump was over here. Now I just have a little bit there. So I'm not sure what happened, but I should probably, after flowering, divide this one and move it around a little bit again because it's really the only way it gets any bigger. Also noticing I have quite a few irises in here. I wonder what those are. Here's the stinking hellebore. Hellebore. I say fetidus. I heard someone pronounce it differently recently. This looks pretty rough down here, but the tops are cool. What are you doing? Are you eating that? Okay. This has been Weird Dog Traits with Erin and Darwin. Let's go around this way. This time of year, I'm really, oh, wow. Look at the Sanguisorba coming up there. That looks great. Wow. Which one is it? No one knows. Certainly not me. Fascinating. Okay, moving on. I forgot to pick up that plastic bag yesterday when I was working over there. Hostas are really starting to come up now. Look at these guys. I think I said that last week. I think it's teaspoon. Not positive. What was I going to show you? I was going to show you something really exciting. Oh, the bloodroot. Hello. Oh, it's not open yet because the sun's not shining on it. But this is the double bloodroot multiplex. This little patch right here. Is that just the brightest white you've ever seen? Those are sort of starting to open over there, but so pretty when they're all open. But this patch has really grown quite a bit. Quite happy with that. And then all through here, these are the singles through here. And the singles sort of seed themselves around. It is such an amazing little flower. I love them so much. I am usually partial to single flowers if there's a single and a double form, but this double is so good. I'm also seeing, God, it's really a mess back there. Yeah, so good. So good back there. So, do you guys grow tiny quickfire hydrangea? I'll be interested with your experience with it because these are my tiny quickfires and I love this plant. It's truly like a micro hydrangea and I love it at the front of the border. But I mean, it is so slow to wake up. It doesn't seem to be getting really any bigger. In fact, possibly small. I mean, this one looks absolutely pathetic. And I think I've replaced a couple of them. If you guys grow that, tell me what your experience with that is. Because I don't know if it's just me. I mean, this is a fairly sunny spot, but obviously it's not sunny in the morning. Excuse me, sir. So, I want... Dog is throwing himself at me. I wonder if it's the plant or what. Anyway, let me know what your experience with that has been. This little geranium, which I think it's a species. I always say it's dark reader. But I think that's actually a cultivar, and I'm not sure that's what this is. But it seeds itself around. I mean, clearly it's seeded itself across the path over here. It's a lovely little guy. Actually, I mean, I sort of wish it would just live as this little ground cover, because imagine if it just stayed like that. It's so pretty like that. I mean, I like it blooming too, but it's so pretty like that. The geums are coming up quite well, which is, I'm kind of new to geums. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. I can't believe the amount of grass and weeds, especially this area over here where last year we kind of had to dig this up because we removed the serviceberry that was here so we could plant this Seven Suns tree because that serviceberry was not doing well. Anywhere where I disturbed the soil last year, the amount of weeds, and then there's just grass in all the beds. I mean, I can't freaking grow grass in the grass. And yet it grows, it's all over my garden beds. It's really strange. Here's a little Isla Gold tansy popping up over here. I planted that last year, so that's great. Anxious to clean this. One of my goals for today is to get this whole bed really cleaned out so I can really see what I'm working with here. I think I probably lost all my Cecularia in this bed. I do think the dogs were going to the bathroom here a bit this winter. Like, I think when it was pretty bad out, they got lazy and they were just like going to the bathroom in the first spot they came to. So I think that's probably why. So that makes me wonder if I should replant that, or maybe skip that and do something else. I don't know. It's interesting. Usually I have these front borders here and there planned out well in advance. And this year I'm a little bit kind of flying by the seat of my pants on that, which is not exactly a comfortable spot for me, but often can lead to kind of interesting discoveries. Here's the Kinsley's Ghost honeysuckle tree form, in quotes. And you can see the leaves are starting really pretty. It's funny that Kinsley's Ghost opens with purple leaves. I'm quite liking this form that I've given this. I mean, it's kind of wild and crazy, but I quite like it. And so that's all that matters. And then even like the viburnum here. Ooh, the viburnum has its buds already. Can you see that? Look at that, little flower buds on there already. And the Cornus moss at the end of the driveway is like a week ahead of this one, but this is the one we planted here between us and the neighbors. Interestingly enough, the flowers on this one, they are the same one. They're both the species. The flowers on this one are lighter in color than the ones at the end of the driveway. And I can't fathom what would possibly explain that. But isn't that pretty? This is the Gravetie Beauty clematis that I moved last year over here. I got to dig around in there and see if there's life there or not. Be interested to know whether that worked. It bloomed last year, so I guess it did work. But you never know what happens after winter. And then here's the pagoda dogwood. Things are happening here too. So it's all happening. I actually feel like it's happening earlier. I'm not sure if that's, I mean, I feel like the perennials are about on time, but I don't know. I'm starting to feel like some of the trees and stuff are ahead of where they usually are at this time. You wouldn't know this, but that is actually fully pruned. I just didn't pull all the branches out because I did it super quick. So I got to clean that up. It looks so stupid. Don't judge that plant by its stupid owner. Okay, that's it. That's where we're at. That is your casual garden stroll for this week. They're all lined up here so the deer don't eat them, basically. I mean, theoretically, a lot of this stuff the deer shouldn't eat, but theoretically, the deer are jerks and they don't care what they're supposed to eat and what they're not supposed to eat. But I'm excited to have this stuff to play with. Behind there, the Above and Beyond rose is really leafed out. And I'm really worried about the Lilac Days rose, which I had to prune down to almost nothing. There is currently life in these, but they don't look that good. These canes that are left don't look that good. And I wonder if they're gonna fizzle out. There are lots of new shoots at the bottom. I'm not gonna lie, I found a really nice looking Lilac Days rose at the hardware store and I almost bought it to replace this. And then I thought, no, don't. Just give it some time and let it do its thing. And even if it doesn't, if it dies this year, you can buy it next year. But I'm always like, I hate that when you don't know if things are gonna live or not. But I did plant more sweet peas around this as well. That's where I put sweet peas as well, right there. I try to put the really heavily scented ones over here so that we can enjoy that here on the patio. All right, you guys, that's the end of this tour. Have a great day in your garden. I got lots of things to do, including apparently helping split wood, which wasn't exactly on the bingo card, but here I am. So, all right, have a great day, you guys. We'll see you soon.